welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a shop update preview. The shop update will be this Friday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Marina. I am the creator and owner of Pineapple Yarn. It's a small hand-dyed yarn company in coastal South Carolina where I make all of this bright, beautiful yarn. So if you'd like to do a little window shopping with some really fun yarn, you're in the right place. So I'd like to start with my monthly yarn color, which is aptly named February 2025. And this is the sock set that will be in the shop. It is so beautiful and bright, a really pretty mixture of red, pinks, purples, of course, bright speckles, and I really like this color of mini to go with it. So this will be available on my Lonnie sock base, which is a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and all of my yarn bases are listed on my website. I'll link that below in case you're interested. But I will have this color available on my Lonnie sock base in the form of a sock set. I'll have it on my Lonnie DK weight base, as well as my newest base, my Nala sock base, which is a plump 2-ply fingering weight, heavy fingering weight, and it is so much fun to knit socks with. So this is February 2025. Along those lines, I am also going to be listing these really cute brand new needle stoppers. And they are the same colors that are in the sock sets. So these are just really cute silicone little tiny needle stoppers. I'll have them in purple, a couple different pinks. This is kind of a gray color. Red, of course, but they're just a fun little accent and just, just a little something to keep your knitting secure on your needles, and it just adds a pop of color and just a fun little extra for your knitting. The next fun item I'll have, I'm so excited about this, I'm going to have another knitting kit, and this is called Camellia Teatime, and it is just, it's so cute. So this is the gorgeous fabric. Isn't it pretty? I love all the pinks, and it's a really warm pink. It has some beautiful oranges, and it has this really pretty kind of it's almost like a sunflower yellow, a little bit deeper zipper. And it has a cute, all of my project bags have a cute enamel pineapple charm on it, of course. And then the inside is all these cute teaspoons, just a nice accent. I love, this is one of my favorite colors, this rust color. So I was so excited to pair this with pink. So in the kit, you will have a really beautiful project bag, and you will also have your choice of a sock set on gold Nani twist. It will be paired with a mini on my Lonnie sock base. So the gold Nani twist is a 2-ply fingering weight sock yarn with nylon in it. And I don't know if it's coming up on camera, but it has a really pretty gold stellina, gold sparkle throughout. And it's just a really pretty, especially with all of these warm yellows and oranges and pinks. I think this is so pretty. This will be really pretty paired together. So you'll have your choice of a sock set on gold Nani twist or a single skein of my new base, the Nala sock base. Now this is 115 grams, so I do not pair a mini with it for a couple of reasons. First of all, because it is 115 grams, and then also because my yarn supplier does not sell mini skeins, and I can't find any mill that sells this base because I looked for a long time for this specific yarn, and there are no mini skeins available for this base, which I think is fine because it's a gorgeous yarn and a gorgeous weight. So it's your choice between these two. And then I will also have a cute progress keeper with it. And I have that over here. Let's see. So I was so excited when I found these. They're tiny porcelain cups, blue and white china. I mean, I just think that is adorable. So those will be attached to the skein of yarn when you receive your kit. And I'm also going to pair it with one of my favorite teas, which is Mango Passion Fruit from Stash. And of course, I had to get a coordinating tea. So this will all be contained in the knitting kit. And I did create double the amount that I normally do. So normally I don't have a very large amount because it's a very labor intensive kit to put together. But yeah, I just had such a great response last month with the knitting kit that I put in the shop. So I hope you love this one too, and I hope there's enough for everyone who'd like one. And if you want to see how I sewed that project bag, check out my website, or not my website, check out YouTube. And I do have a video of me sewing it and putting it together. So that was really fun to make. And so I will also have that in the shop. I am going to have a really pretty mini skein, a tonal mini skein bundle. I am going to call this Blush Bouquet, and I have been waiting to put this mini skein set together for quite a while, I think since the fall. So for spring, is it spring? Is it still winter? I'm just straight going into spring. Winter's done for me. I'm over it. So I am ready for spring. So this is called Blush Bouquet, and it is a tonal mini skein set. I've been waiting to put this together since the fall. I wanted all these like really pretty, delicate pinks all together. I think this would make a really pretty striped pair of socks or a striped hat, or you could put them together in a shawl. You could also hold them double with an undyed skein of yarn, whether a sock yarn or a strand of mohair silk, and that would be really pretty knit together. I think it would be really pretty paired with maybe a darker color in a colorwork project. So if you love pinks, I think you will really, really love this beautiful mini skein set. So the next colorway I'm going to share with you is a new one, and it was kind of a last minute addition to what I was going to be popping in the shop this month, and it is called Snow at the Beach. And I had to create this colorway because we got just the craziest amount of snow. It does not snow here, and so we actually got snow. My kids were over the moon about it, and of course I had to dye this up. And so it's a really pretty frosty blue with all of these nice bright bold speckles, and there's greens, there's a little bit of a turquoise and some deep purple, and then I paired it with a white, of course, for the snow, a white mini skein. And I just thought it would be really fun to commemorate this historic snowstorm. So I will be having this as a sock set on my Lonnie sock base. I will also have it on Nala sock as well as my Lonnie DK base. I will also be adding a few tonals to the shop as restocks. So the first one is Pink Hibiscus, and it is such a pretty bold color. And I do have some right back here. And so you can see I have a few in stock right now. But this is on my Neon Confetti base, which is just this just absolutely beautiful 2-ply base that has the addition of neon neps. So you have neon tweed in your yarn, which is so fun. And so I will be restocking this on a few different bases. I will also have Flamingo Blush, which is this beautiful warm pink. And I love this color. It's actually, I don't know if you can see it right here. So I do have a few in stock, but I will be restocking this on a few different bases. It would look so pretty with this Camellia Teatime color. I think those two look so beautiful together. And I have a few other colors that I'm going to be stocking. Like this one is called Fortunately Pink. I haven't shown it yet, but I think those two are really fabulous together. And I also am going to be stocking Island Capis, and those two look great together as well. So this is Flamingo Blush. The next color is Nectar Glow. This is a brand new colorway, and it is such a tricky color to photograph. If you have been watching my making podcast, this is the same color but just on a different base that I knit one of my forager sweaters recently. I recently finished it, and this is the same color. It is a really pretty kind of a peachy pink, but it really glows. It's different than Flamingo Blush. Flamingo Blush has more, I feel like it's not as warm, and it just doesn't have this kind of subtle neon glow that Nectar Glow does. And it's not an in-your-face neon, it's a very subtle, but it's a beautiful pastel neon. So I will have this on a few different bases. And as always, if you see a colorway that's not in stock or you want it on a different base, I do offer custom orders, and I love dyeing custom orders. I love doing that. So reach out to me. I have a contact link below, and on my website I actually have a custom order listing, so you can order it right then and there. I'm also happy to help you pick out different bases or colors. Just reach out. I'm always happy to help. So the other thing that I'm going to be stocking in the shop are so many different yarns. I have a lot of colors, and some of them are already in stock, but I'm going to be adding them as sock sets. And I'm doing this because I've just really had an outpouring of need. I say that no one needs, I was gonna say no one needs yarn, but we all do so much better with it, don't we? So I have found that many people need sock sets. So I'm adding some sock sets to the shop, and I will also be adding, if they're not in the shop right now, if these colorways aren't, I will also be adding the same colorways on different bases, just so I will have sock sets. I will have single skeins, I will have DK skeins, all the things. So you can go into my shop and choose whatever you need for your project or your stash. So the first colorway I'm really excited about is called Spectrum, and with the sock set, I paired it with a Neon Jade mini, and I love this colorway so much, especially with this Neon Jade color. Wouldn't these just be the most fun socks? And on a gray day, these neons and these bold colors would just, oh, they would just pop. They would be so much fun to knit with. So this is not in the shop right now, and I will be adding it during this update on Lonnie Sock as well, or not Lonnie Sock. This is the Lonnie Sock set. I will be adding it on Lonnie DK as well as my Nala sock base. The next colorway I will be adding as a sock set is Octopus Tsunami, and I had this as single skeins from, I think I put them in last month, so January's update, but I'm going to be adding this as a sock set. So I paired Octopus Tsunami with this beautiful, bold, kind of I don't know what kind of blue you would call this. It's like a deep oceany blue, like a peacock blue, but I thought it looked really good together and just really brings out the bold speckles that are in this colorway. So these sock sets will be added to the shop. And you will see in my shop, I actually have a section just for sock sets. I will post that below. I'll link it below. Now, all of these won't be uploaded until Friday evening, but just as a heads up, if you are so into sock sets and you love to add sock sets to your stash, it's a really easy way to find them in my shop. So the next colorway I will be adding is Pink Sea Glass. And I really love this colorway. I think it's so pretty. I really appreciate it because it is beautiful, bold speckles, bright colors, but it's not too crazy. So I just think it's so feminine, beautiful. I really like this. So I will be adding, this isn't in the shop right now, I'll be adding Nala Sock and Lonnie DK in this pink sea glass as standalone single skeins. The next colorway I will be adding is Fortunately Pink, and this is one of my favorites. I love this colorway so much. And it has some really beautiful warm pinks in it, and that's kind of what I gravitate towards, our warm pinks. And so this isn't in the shop right now, so I will be adding it also on Lonnie DK and Nala Sock, but it's a really pretty blend of really, really warm toned pinks. And then I paired it with a very saturated mini skein version of Princess, which is my really pretty neon pink. And I think I have some right here. So this is going to be a little more saturated. And of course, with a colorway like Fortunately Pink, I had to put a pink mini skein with it. So this is Fortunately Pink, and it will be added to the shop. The next colorway I will be adding, this has been in the shop before, but I really, really like it because it has some beautiful speckles. This is called Pop the Bubbly. It's kind of like a celebration of New Year's colorway, and I'm going to be pairing it with this really pretty orangey yellow mini skein, and I just think it's so pretty. These are so, so pretty together. They make a beautiful pair of socks. And I think I should show you this side. For some reason, it's just the way that it's skeined up. This side has a lot more, it's showing a lot more of the speckles. But if you can see down here and right here, these are kind of the same color. And that's why I chose this mini skein, because I thought it really brought out those kind of orangey yellow speckles. So Pop the Bubbly is in stock as a sock set. The next colorway I will be adding that is already in the shop, but I'll be adding it as a sock set, is called Shell Collection. And I love this colorway. I think it's a lot different than, I guess, like my normal colorways. There's no, you have this color, which I guess is a neon, but it has a lot of kind of earthy speckles and warmer kind of neutrals. It's just a really different colorway, and I appreciate that about this colorway. And I'm pairing it with this beautiful lavender mini skein. And this, if you look closely, I really appreciate this colorway because it has some blended colors in it. But if you look closely, there is some lavender in this colorway. And so I just really wanted to bring that subtle lavender color out. So Shell Collection, this would be such a fun mini skein set, or not mini skein set, but sock set to take on your vacation. If you were taking a vacation to the beach, this would be so fun to take as like a little memory of maybe even an upcoming trip. If you have a trip planned this summer, I think that would be such a cute sock set for memories of your trip. Speaking of beach, I love going to the beach, and this one's called Beach Combing, and it is already in the shop, but I'm adding it as a sock set, and I love this so much. So look at these vibrant kind of orchid purples paired with all of these speckles. Look how gorgeous those colors are together. If I didn't have so many socks cast on right now, so many, I would probably cast this on because I just think this is so gorgeous, and just an unusual combination of colors too. I think it's really different and really beautiful, and I think all these colors and earthy speckles kind of play against each other really, really well. So this is called Beach Combing. A new colorway I'll be adding to the shop is called Island Capiz. I've had this in the shop before, but it's not currently. So I will be adding it on Lonnie DK as well as Nala sock, and this sock set. So this is just, oh, it's just so beautiful. It has this really kind of pastel neon color, and then these really pretty speckles. So I paired it with this really pretty chartreuse green. It's not, I guess it is a bit neon, but it's not like, you know, kind of in your face neon, which a lot of my colors tend to be, admittedly. So I think that's just so pretty. So Island Capes, I will be adding this to the shop, so it will be on other bases as well as the sock set. The next sock set I will be adding is Deep Dive, and this is currently in the shop, but I'll be adding it as a sock set. And it's this really gorgeous, gorgeous, vibrant blue, white, pinks, turquoises, purples, and to really bring out these kind of pink, purpley speckles, I'm going to add this vibrant, vibrant color. This is pink hibiscus, and I just think this is so beautiful. Pink hibiscus is really, I feel like it really pops in knitted items. I recently just finished some leg warmers for my daughter, and it was on kind of a peachy pink colorway. And for the cuffs, I used this colorway, and I just thought it just really brightened up the whole project and really was a beautiful contrast. So Deep Dive, it is going to be in the shop as a sock set. I told you I had a lot of sock sets, so this is kind of a long shop update preview, but it's so fun. I love all these sock sets. They're so beautiful sitting here on my table. It's such a wonderful thing to be able to come in here in my little studio and just see all this bright, beautiful yarn. It makes me really happy. So Sea Glass Summer is next, and it is currently in the shop, but I'm adding it as a sock set. This is hands down one of my favorite colorways of all times. I just think the beautiful turquoisey aqua paired with the bright pinks and the speckles are just absolutely outstanding. And then I paired it with this really pretty, vibrant green. And this green, it's kind of a minty aqua color, I would say, and I think it's just vibrant. It just glows. It's so beautiful. So I thought it would be the perfect pairing with this, especially because one of the things I like about it is it's not exactly matching. As you can tell, probably tell, it's a little bit lighter, and I really like that. So this is Sea Glass Summer. The next colorway I will be adding as a sock set, because it's already in stock in the shop, is called Lush Paradise, and it is a really beautiful, vibrant combination of neons. So I really, really like it, and I paired it with this pretty, because it's kind of a peacock blue mini skein. This is definitely like in your face, bold neons, beautiful, so fun, brightens up a cloudy day. This is a really fun colorway. So this is Lush Paradise. Now, if you're not into like the super bright, super bold, if more pastels are your thing, I do have a mini skein set for you. This is currently in the shop, but I'm going to be adding it as a sock set. This is Pink Sands Beach, and it is a beautiful cooler pink with lots of pretty neutral speckles. And I'm adding this beautiful kind of a cool toned gray mini skein. And I thought it was a wonderful contrast. I think it'd make a beautiful pair of socks. And it's definitely for someone who, you know, if you love pink, if you want a pair of socks that are a little more subtle, maybe not as flashy, this is a really beautiful colorway if you are into that. So this is Pink Sands Beach. I have a few more, but I'm getting there. The next colorway that has been in the shop is called Starstruck, and I love this bold beautiful bold color. It's almost like a cherry red with some pinks, light blues. I'm adding a light blue mini skein with it. And I think this mini skein, I think this is really similar to the Sea Spray colorway. If you've watched my shop update, or not my shop update, my making podcast, I am knitting a sweater very close to this color right now that I will be adding to the shop eventually, eventually. But this Starstruck colorway is so pretty. It has so many pops of speckles and colors. It would be really pretty to knit up as socks with this mini skein. I have a beautiful yarn for a purple lover. This is Purple Passion Flower. I've had this for several years now, and it is a combination of some really, really beautiful purples, and obviously those bold speckles are just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm pairing it with this beautiful kind of a sunflower yellow. Aren't those so beautiful together? I think this yellow perfectly complements the purple and would just make an absolutely beautiful sock set. But I believe this is in the shop right now. Let me see. I do. I have a lot of it in the shop right now on different bases. This actually was supposed to be uploaded to last month's shop update, and I completely missed it. I didn't list it at all for the shop update, and so I have a lot left. So if you want a purple colorway, this is it. It's so beautiful, but I will be listing this as a sock set. This is a relatively new colorway called Mermaid's Mirage. I think it's new from last month's update, and I'm adding it as a sock set. So it is a really pretty vibrant pink with pops of different colors, and I paired it with this really pretty turquoise mini, and it really brings out the kind of blue speckles that are in there, like right there. Just thought it really complemented this pink. So this is Mermaid's Mirage, and then one more. This is called Jellyfish Punch, and I love this colorway. I think it's so pretty, and it's so pretty paired with this blue. Now this blue is the blue. It is Sea Spray. This is what I'm knitting my sweater with, and it is a light blue, but I would say it is just a little more saturated blue. It's almost like a cornflower blue. It definitely runs kind of like a neutral to a cooler tone blue, so it's not aqua, it's not, doesn't lean turquoise, so it really brings out the these pinks, the really pretty purple pops, and then of course I love the green in here. It really brings a lot of interest to your knitting when you do knit the fabric up of like a sock or a shawl or whatever you would construct with this. Those green pops just really make the fabric come alive and give it so much interest. So this is called Jellyfish Punch. That was a lot. That's a lot of yarn. But I'm so excited to be bringing you all this beautiful yarn and all these gorgeous sock sets. Like, I just hope that it brings you so much joy, and I hope you have so much interest in your knitting, and yeah, just have so much fun with whatever project you are working on right now. Actually, I would love to hear, what is your project right now? Like, what are you working on? Do you have any like big plans for your knitting? This just makes me want to cast on so many socks. So I have things I've got to finish though before I work on anything, but if you would, leave me a comment below and let me know either like a colorway that you love, an item that you love from the shop update preview, or I'd love to hear what you're knitting on right now or what you're crocheting on. I'm always interested to see what other projects people have found, because you never know, I might pick up another project. So Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my shop update will be this Friday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I also have a contact link down below. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.